Hey, I'm Coach T. I'm trying something different with a different camera today, so hopefully this works out. This is my 37th, I think, week of my C Sharp devlog where I'm charting my progress over the course of 52 weeks, 1 year, learning C Sharp, and now really learning Unity in particular. And I'm a couple days overdue for the check-in. Basically, the weekend was just really busy. Saturday, I did a lot of coding, had a lot of fun. Sunday, we had guests over, and it was just a very busy day. Monday was nuts. So today, I've got the afternoon free, and I'm going to do the quick diary, dialogue, whatever, and then I'm going to dive back in with a little bit of time that I have this afternoon and this evening, and try to take out another couple chunks of the Sharpshooter course. So, with that said, a couple things that I learned about this week in particular would be scriptable objects. Um, really dialing into what is a scriptable object, how to use them, handler scripts that manage active and passive or active and deactivated states of things, and then more about particle systems. Not really like new stuff, but just new ways to use them. And then I learned this week about overlap sphere, which was the kind of thing. Actually, it really is today. This morning, way before work, I learned about overlap sphere, and that is how I'm having robots explode and deal damage to my player. So I still don't have a player UI, but the player can lose now, and that uh, causes some issues when you die and the camera shifts to a third or tertiary backup death camera. So, with that said, let me show off what it looks like at this stage. So I've got a little bit of post-processing with anti-aliasing going on. So in some cases, it may look a little bit blurry, but and there's no sound effects at the moment. But if I shoot 1, 2, 3, it will kill a robot. And if the robot gets close enough to me, boom, it blows up, and it's no longer reporting it. But I now have 10 shields and 5 health remaining. Boom, I should have nothing left. So on the next one, if I make one more of these bad boys angry, boom, there we go. I died, and it zooms way out. So that is a little bit of new functionality. A couple things that I did that Steven didn't have me do is um, I changed the way that he does screen shake. I'm using a scriptable object vector 3, or rather a vector 3 in the weapon's scriptable object, so that if I pick up one gun, it has its own kick rather than a kind of set one. So you can see on this, it's a little bit more jarring up and down, but it doesn't kick back as far. So that works pretty well. And then if I pick up this sniper rifle, uh, there we go. It's just got more of a boom, boom, boom. It's not an automatic weapon. It takes almost a second to reload or to whatever to charge up the next round. Also, I can pick up ammo. I have it set to 1,000 for testing purposes, but I picked out some numbers that I think are pretty comfortable. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. So weapon pickups, it just kind of automatically picks up Doom style when you run. I don't have like weapons mapped to particular keys. I might play with that if I were to extend this project a little bit. But other than that, I did, Pro Builder, scriptable objects, trying to make the weapons better. They do zoom different lengths as well. But you can see, like right now, I'm not turning the mesh off when this one zooms in, and I don't really like that vignette thing. That's just one of their prepared tutorial assets. Let me get up there and get that last one. I'll show you the zoom on. Oh, this will work. Yeah. So this one, it zooms in very little. You can see the box there barely moves. Also, I sped these guys up because he got just within the range to not blow me up. All right. So yeah, the other thing that I did that I modified his script on is there's screen shake when they explode. So there's an impulse source when these guys explode that fires, and it rumbles for like 0.3 seconds instead of the 0.1 on the gunfire. So it just gives a little bit of extra oomph to everything. So that's it. I'm definitely nearing the end of this project. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have it open right now. So I can't pop into it. Where's my OBS studio? But I'm having fun, and I think I want to do an FPS on the other end of this. I have a couple intermediate courses that I'm really considering working through just to expand my knowledge base a little bit more. But I had fun with this. I like FPS games. I grew up playing, Halo and those games. So it might be fun to make a small homage to those. then just keep the scope very simple. Like, let's make a multiplayer, or not a multiplayer, single player shooter with simple graphics, simple gameplay, a handful of fun levels to run and gun through, something like that. And then see if I can build in some neat, cool features once I have the core mechanic established. The one thing I would want to change is the first-person controller. I really do not like the simple starter asset controller pack for Unity. I find it way too granular, and it's either significantly oversensitive or significantly undersensitive. I have not found a good common medium, and when I try to export it to run on its own on my MacBook, controller support just drops, and troubleshooting has gotten me nowhere. So I think I'm going to look at a different solution for the controller scheme, but I'm kind of feeling doing some sort of first-person adventure, I think, for my first project. So that's it. I'm going to get out of here because I'm working on... Actually, I don't remember what I'm working on next. I did the overlap sphere. I did the explosion method call. I might be making an enemy spawn gate, which could be kind of cool. So if you like the new camera setup, let me know. This is just my iPhone staring at me rather than my old Microsoft webcam that focuses in and out weirdly. I realize the angle might be a little bit strange. We can work on that, I think. But yeah, that's it. I'm Coach T. Consider subscribing to the channel. I've got book reviews coming Wednesdays for the next couple weeks. Just resources for coding, stuff that I've learned that I thought maybe would go hand in hand with that coaching impact cycle video from like a week or 2 weeks ago. So that's it. I will see you at the end of the week.